The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Okay,
After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Sharp out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's Black in at the small forward. Morris down low. And he converts the layup.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
They've got Jock Landale. Smith out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Walsh in at the 4. Here's Osman. Smith outside. Doubled by Watford. Over to the wing. He shoots it. Plumlee pulls down the board. And so it's Phoenix with it. And for Phoenix, Trendon Watford is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then they're Sharp. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Black in at the 3. It's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Walsh. Back to Osman. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Good shot.
And so it's Phoenix with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Black. Pass to Lee. Gets a very good look and converts.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Holiday taking his time here. Here's Clowney, covered by Richards. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Clinton. Phoenix leading by 4. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Ball against Holiday. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
What's up, chat? Good morning.
So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Richards. Sharp comes in for Lee. Ellis is checked in for Black. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Chris Paul. Phoenix leading by 4. 52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Clinton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, that's easy pickings for him.
Timeout.
Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Ellis. No points so far. Pass to Richards. Here's Jones. Stolen by Payne. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Walsh. No good on the three.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Outside Jones. Here's Okogie. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back.
What time there?
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Phoenix leading by 6. We've got Campaign, and it's Clowney in at the 5. Back to Paul. Adams with a screen on Payne. It's deflected, and they get it back. Here's Ellis, and the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. Knocks down the long J. Smith with it. To the inside. Payne. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Payne's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Paul. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8. Paul's gone 4 for 7 from the field tonight. Payne, the pass to Smith. Back to Payne. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Watford's checked in for Phoenix. Morris comes in for Chris Paul. Phoenix leading by 9. Pass to Ellis. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Back to Morris. Nice form on the 20-footer.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Walsh. He's scoreless. Inside. Smith inside. Guarded by Sharp. Good D by Sharp. Smith's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Morris outside. Here's Adams. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Deflected.
Oh, great timing on the block. Sharp using his athleticism to make an impact on D. As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Morris passes to Sharp. The kick out to Morris. Here's Ellis. Outside Sharp. Adams with a screen on Smith. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's got his first basket.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Here's Payne. And it's good. 2 points. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Paul. Give him 8 points now. Releases. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That's good from Paul.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Smith. He's got 5. That shot is off. And so it's Phoenix going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Sharp, Steven Adams out there with Chris Paul, and it's Klintman in at the 4-man position. Chalk up 2 there.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Now here's Paul. Outside Sharp. Pass to Adams. Outside Paul. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, everything is running through CP3 tonight. The team goes the way he goes.
Smith outside. Here's Clowney. Here's Walsh. Pass to Clowney. Outside Payne. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Klintman. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Smith against Sharp. Here's the teardrop. Sharp grabs the miss. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And they recover it. Pass to Klintman. Now here's Paul. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Houston. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Shaden Sharp.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Releases from 15. No good on the shot. Smith outside. Pass to Osman. Driving in. Smith outside. There's the triple. Smith no good. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morris. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. So Phoenix wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Chris Paul.
What's up, Shaq? Good morning. What you got, Shaq? What we got? Gold card. Signature series. Oh my God, isn't it? Oh, shout out. T-shirt, like a winch, exchange. Work. Johnson injured annually over the cap. 7 games. What's up, chat? Jay Brown got some badges.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. In this game, we'll see Phoenix against Los Angeles with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Devin Booker. Boozer is out there with King. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Dragic into the one. And for Los Angeles, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Green. Then there's Scott. Then it's Johnson, and it's Worthy in at the three. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip.
What's up, chat?
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Now here's Dragic. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Dragic dishes to Chamberlain. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Scott the pass to Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dragic. And Booker kicks to Dragic. Boozer a screen on Johnson. Here's Dragic, and the layup is good.
As a screener in the pick and roll, your job's easy. When Dragic is running it, just set a solid screen and let him do the rest.
Now, here's Johnson. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Dragic. Over Johnson. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Dragic can finish with ease if he gets to the bucket. So when his mid-range jumper is falling, the D doesn't know what to do with it.
Another shot. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Green. He gets that one.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Dragic looking for an opening. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 5 on the clock, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And the Lakers making a change here. Cooper's checked in. And Phoenix making a change here. Here's Worthy. Johnson outside. Pass to Cooper. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Fades and shoots. And it comes off the front of the rim.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's Dragic. He's got 6. Giannis sets a screen for Dragic. Shoots over Johnson. No good from Dragic. Johnson outside. Shoots over Dragic. Johnson, good. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Los Angeles with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Rambis subbed in for James Worthy. Halliburton's checked in for Phoenix. Kidd comes in for Goran Dragic. And here's Phoenix. Halliburton outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kidd. Over Johnson. Clock at 6. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Scott with the ball. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
Now here's Kidd. Halliburton looking around. Open shot. Kidd. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shoot 2.
knocks down the first one.
And, you know, when you look at Byron Scott and then add in the way he plays, really a pure shooting guard in every sense.
Scott hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Wembanyama, a screen on Scott. First quarter, wrap it up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Durant. He's out there with King, and it's Eaton in at the 5 spot. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Here's Marbury. Uncovered. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Bukowski. Eaton grabs the miss. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. Oh, Durant drives it home.
Timeout.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Green, he's checked in for Rambis. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Booker against Cooper. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Boozer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So ready to get physical. Boozer takes it to the inside of the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Certainly knows how to get to the line. Boozer using that size of his to his advantage.
Rambis is checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Bukowski. Boozer hits them both. Los Angeles trails by 6. Johnson outside. Here's Scott. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Scott's got 6.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Brown up and in on the layup. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Johnson against Dragic. The fader. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Pass to Brown. Back to Dragic. Now Boozer, guarded by Green. To the paint. It's deflected. The 3-ball. They get it again. A second chance effort. Rambis, no luck. Phoenix leading by 4. Dragic, the pass to Eaton. Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Offline from the high post.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
What's up, Jack? Good morning.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Rakowski comes in for Rambis. And James Worthy is subbed in for Byron Scott. Chamberlain's checked in for Phoenix. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for...
You open the party line. Party line is open, chat. You go on PlayStation. You can talk to me on the party line.
Boozer.
Let's go, chat. We're at 0.7. Let's go.
1:57 left in the first half of the game. Outside Dragic. Giannis' screen on Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. So it's the Lakers now, trailing by 2, and Worthy throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Dragic. 6 points for him.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Johnson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Dragic tries it from the top of the key. Green with the rebound. Dragic has gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Green kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Worthy. Shoots over Brown. Worthy with the bucket. Worthy's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Bukowski, and it's Scott in for Cooper. So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 2. And here's Dragic. 6 points for him. Booker outside. Booker with the screen for Brown. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Dragic from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Johnson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Byron Scott getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Magic Johnson. Worthy out there with Green. Then there's Scott. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
What's up?
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 1-point game. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Chamberlain. Evan Booker out there with Dragic. Then there's Boozer, and it's King at the 3 spot. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Phoenix's ball. On the wing, Booker, defended by Scott. Worthy against King. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Dragic. Fires it up. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Johnson's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Outside, Dragic. Looking to end his cold spell. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Dragic has got 8.
And you see the confidence Dragic has in his shooting. He knows he can sink those shots.
And the Lakers call time here.
So excited still. Salary cap up next, Trent. We might beat the Lakers this time.
Scott with the ball. 6 points for him. Abdul-Jabbar finds Green. Johnson against Kidd. There's the 3. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Kidd. Pass to Eaton. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Outside, Kidd. Back to Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Just no panic from Giannis. He's excellent at making sure to get off a good look in time.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside, Green. Over Giannis. Los Angeles with another miss. Phoenix leading by 3. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Kidd. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Unloads. Kidd, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. The kick out to Worthy. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points now in the quarter. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Cooper, he's checked in for the Lakers. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Dragic. 8 points for him. Boozer, a screen on Johnson. Dragic. And they get it back. Pass to Kidd. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now Boozer. And here's Dragic. Knocked loose. Worthy with it. Boozer picks him up. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Johnson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Phoenix has possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now Dragic. Over Johnson. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Dragic has got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Morning.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rambis comes in for Johnson. Phoenix also making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Boozer. Brown comes in for Kidd. And it's Devin Booker in for Kidd. .103 left here in the third quarter. Here's Cooper. Scott up top. Pass to Johnson. Chamberlain with the block. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Dragic. And he makes good on the layup. Dragic has got 12 in the game.
Well, you love the defensive effort on the interior, but Dragic commits to his shot selection and finishes anyway.
Now Worthy. And finishing by Worthy.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, KD. Pass to Brown. Here's Dragic. And Booker kicks to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here's Worthy. Chamberlain with the block. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Phoenix leads by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Los Angeles trails by 3. Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Bukowski. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Cooper in at the 2 spot. Out to Thompson. Pass to Johnson. Over Marbury. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Boozer a screen on Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Johnson with it. Over Marbury. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Phoenix leading by 3. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. On the wing, Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken a tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
He misses the free throw. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it would probably be the three-point shot. You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Johnson. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Marbury. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Magic Johnson picks one up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
The first one falls, and Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Thompson. Worthy comes in for Bukowski, and it's Scott in for Cooper. Chamberlain's checked in for Phoenix. King comes in for Jaylen Brown. hits both from the stripe. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Goran Dragic is checked in for Phoenix. And it's Worthy in the corner. Johnson outside. To the inside. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 2. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 3-point lead. Outside Boozer. Abdul-Jabbar against Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. Dragic. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Now, a pick-and-roll master. Dragic, great feel, great understanding of how to play and make passes in the two-man game.
Timeout, Lakers.
Looking good, coach. Looking good, let's go.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Johnson, the pass to Scott. Johnson down low. He's covered by Kidd. Johnson can't hit. Phoenix leading by 5. Giannis kicks to Kidd. Brown outside. Back to Kidd. Wembanyama sets a screen for Kidd. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now a 7-point Phoenix lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. Now here's Kidd. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A gifted defender and an impressive athlete. AC Green can be a real lift to this team. The way he hustles on the floor to make an impact. Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Green.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. Kid passes to Wembanyama. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Chamberlain's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. King comes in for Brown. Booker, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Dragic in for Kidd. .110 left to play here in the fourth. Giannis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dragic. And the bank shot is good. Dragic has got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
I tell you, Dragic can really score the basketball. It doesn't matter what part of the floor he's on, he's a threat to score it.
And Los Angeles calling timeout.
Let's go, child. We got another chance. My check, please. All right, chat. Next after this. Work. Man. Come on, chat, please. Come on, chat, please. Game time coming up. We almost beat the Lakers too. Big Mark, Big Will, Big Wembanyama. Let's go, champ.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson It drops.
Come on, man.
That cuts the lead to just 5.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does magic.
Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Rockets the pass to Chamberlain. And they go to the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Pass to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that trims the lead to 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Oh, come on, man.
One to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The value to me of Goran Dragic is he can play both guard positions. He can play any style of basketball, up-tempo or half-court. Coach can make any ask, and Goran is capable of delivering.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 7.
Chat.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Worthy. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Dragic against Johnson. Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. There's Dragic with the 3. He's off on that one.
Almost, champ.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Almost put it up, chat. -16, let's go. Are you ready? Let's go.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. So Memphis will get the first possession. Now Daniels. Driving inside. Drops in the layup for two. Daniels has got the opening field goal of the game for Memphis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Offensive rebound. Gortat with the block.
And an average shot blocker for a center, when Gortat rejects shots, it helps set the tone for the defense.
Pocket two. Knocks it loose. Pass to Winslow. Daniels with it. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside Boozer. Back to Dragic. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. Jeff Green picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And Goran Dragic drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Memphis with the ball. Here's Hardy. Pass to Green. Boozer with the defensive effort. Dragic taking his time here.
Good time there.
Now, here's Chamberlain. That one falls.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Pass to Gortat. They kick it out to Green. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Dragic. And here's Chamberlain. Brown outside. Chamberlain a screen. Brown, no good. Memphis leading. Down low. Knocked away. Taken away by Kidd. And they're on the break. Outside Dragic. Back to Brown. Chamberlain a screen. Makes it off the glass.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in a two-man game.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Green. Now here's Hardy. Back to Green. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Green's got his first points in this one.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the
Come
defense
on,
tosses.
man. Get off his head.
On the wing, Green. And here's Hardy. Pass to Gortat. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front. They're up by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And there's the drive. In. Pass to Green. Here's Daniels. Jacks up a 3. To take the lead. Here's Booker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Now Daniels. Going inside. Count that one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Back to Boozer. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Here's Dragic. Can't hit from the low block.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Gortat. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
You have to push Gortat out of the paint. When you don't, these throwdowns will happen.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams deciding to change it up.
What's up, chat? Good morning, good morning.
Phoenix trails by 4. Outside Kidd.
Oh, come on, man.
And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Salon. Booker outside. Back to Kidd. There's the drive. Here's Heaton. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Winslow. Here's Salon. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Pass to Durant. Back to Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. Durant trying to break free. Kidd, good.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness. You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Booker. Pass to Eaton. Here's the screen. Here's Kidd. And yes, it's good.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Here's Daniels. Driving the lane.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Back to Kidd. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
I don't care which side of the pick and roll KD is on, he is the threat.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Daniels. Now Ayton. Out to the right wing. Here's Salon. Misses off the right eye. And so here's Phoenix, trailing by 2. Durant, no good. Daniels with it. Here's Ayton. Can't throw down the reverse jam. Pass to Durant to tie it up. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Memphis with the ball. Here is Daniels. Ayton wide open. And another miss by Memphis. And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Salon. Pass to Hardy. Here's Salon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Dragic. Outside Boozer. Here's Chamberlain. No good. That would have tied it. Memphis leading. Here's Salon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Memphis making a change here. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Marbury. Wembanyama with it. Here's Marbury. Back to Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
2 on the clock. Antetokounmpo.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
King outside. Pass to Marbury. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Jeff Green. Memphis leading by 7. Now here's Hardy. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Pass to Wembanyama. Giannis outside. Here's Marbury. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And King, here we go. And a missed layup. Memphis with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And here's Hardy. Green, the screen. They get the rebound. Pass to Hardy. Drives to the hoop. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's King. Out to the right wing. And they get it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to post. Outside for Jackson. And here's Hardy. Lots of room. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Hardy. On the wing, Jackson. Takes the 3. And that one's good. Hardy. Hardy's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Memphis.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digit.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Pass to Miller. Green, the screen. Here's Hardy. Now here's Green. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Marbury. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot goes in.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Here's Hardy. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Phoenix trails by 8. Booker looking around. Here's Dragic. And he drives in.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
Here's Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now here's Dragic. It's good.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Green, the screen. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
What's
So
up,
it's
Chet?
Memphis picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, chat, I'm about to get ready for work. Let's see who we can raid. Need 3 viewers, chat, so I can stay in and chat with you guys. Let's see who we can raid for you guys this morning. Thanks for watching. My chat is at 0.7. We need to get to 3.0. We at 0.7. Thank you. Following, same category. KD 324-3. Doing the same as me, same that way. Team not here this morning. I should say good morning to them. I said hello. I'll see y'all later on this evening. Okay, chat. I'll see y'all later. Finish shut down. Make sure you follow and bring your friends. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Work, work, work. System's going slow this morning. Chat trying to shut down.